May I have your attention, please? All rise. Lawrence County Municipal Court is now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Capper presiding. All those having business before the court draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is September 15th, and I'm Judge Capper. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court for review hearings first for people who have orders they're working on. So your name's going to be called. Come up to the table to your right when your name is called. If you don't get called, you think you should have been, you need to go check in with the clerk's office to the right as you leave the courtroom so that they know you're here and put you on the docket. Call the reviews, please.
Richard Akers, Jamie Baker, Jessica Christian, Darren Horn, Roger Frizzell, Buddy Hardy, Derek Newell.
Richard Akers is 251629. Richard Akers. Okay, you are here. All right. I did get a report from OVP that you have been going to your sessions, apparently you missed a couple, but they consider you to be compliant. Are you paying anything on your fines today? You're Richard Akers?
Yes.
Oh, you're Richard Akers?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, looking at the wrong person. Can you pay anything on your fines today, Mr. Akers?
No, today I paid $50 a couple days ago.
That's correct, I do see that now. All right, so I'll give you a new date.
And
Is that from OVP?
yeah, you told me to put it with me and proof my insurance.
All right, so I'll continue. If you need to update your, put that in the column.
Yes.
If you need to update your driving permit, you can get that from Mr. Major. And I'll set your next hearing October 27th. Yeah, forms in the basket here. October 27th. Your next hearing date. At 9 o'clock. June 27th. Jamie Baker, 25402. All right, Mr. Baker, you were supposed to go get an assessment and treatment with Shawnee. Did that happen?
They don't require me anymore.
Well,
Before I came here, the last time I was there, they said I was no longer required to be there. After a full release of my medical history, they said there's nothing they could do for me.
well, I need a report to that effect because you were ordered to do that. I don't have anything from them saying.
I've recently just got, we haven't been without a vehicle. You know Thomas William Ward? He trashed my mother's car not too long ago, and we recently just finally got a new vehicle, so I had to transport to get there, Your Honor.
Okay, are they aware of this, because you had this new charge, is Shawnee aware of this new charge and conviction that you got? So maybe that will change their opinion of whether you needed any additional counseling. So you need to tell them about that, and I need, because you were ordered to do it, I have to have something in the file as to what their assessment is. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you did make a payment at the beginning of the month. When was the last time you were at Shawnee?
Probably a month or two prior to my arrest.
Okay. So this is a new situation, so you need to go back to them and say, look, here's the situation I got into. I got convicted of aggravated menacing, and the judge wants me to get an assessment. So, and explain what happened, and then after that, we can see what they say if you need any additional counseling. So since that hadn't happened, I want you to come back pretty quickly and get that done. Are you working or?
I've been retired since I was 5.
Okay. I'm going to set it for October the 6th. October the 6th will be your next hearing at 9 o'clock. Give me a report from Shawnee, and if they tell you they want you to do additional counseling, start doing that. October 6th, 9 o'clock is your next hearing. Jessica Christian is here, and you just have to,
Am I dismissed?
you're free to go, sir.
Yeah, beautiful day, Your Honor.
Mr. Christian just has to pay on fines and costs. Are you making a payment for that?
Yes,
How much are you paying?
$30.
Okay, see the clerk to make your payment. And I'll set you for October the 14th That's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Usually we don't have court on Tuesday, but the 13th is a holiday.
Okay. Still at 9?
Still be at 9.
Okay, thank you.
October 14th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Aaron Corn is here, 2496, 23761. And you just have to pay on your fines.
I made a payment on the 5th of 50, and I had paid the one that had to be paid
Did
in
you
full
see that?
last night, the 180. And I think that's what's holding my license back. I paid it last night, though.
Okay, you did make a payment, and it's documented the 1st of September. Are you working?
Yeah.
Any
Part-time.
requirements? Does it matter which day of the week your hearings are set?
No.
Okay, October 20th, that's a Monday, will be your next hearing. October 20th at 9 o'clock. Roger Frizzell.
Here, Your Honor.
Mr. Frizzell is here. This is case numbers 24-782, 2549. And you may be, looks like you are completed. Your cases are completed. I won't set any more hearings for you.
Your Honor, there was a discrepancy about the class I was supposed to go to for the weekend.
Okay.
They said that's still on there. I did go to, my attorney said that sometimes you waive that. I went to 45 days of inpatient treatment at the VA.
I have the certificate from that, so I'm going to accept that in lieu of you going to the dip school, so.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do an order to that effect, so your cases are completed.
Thank you.
You're on.
Do I need to go to the clerk's office?
Yeah. Buddy Hardy. Okay, produced screens that are acceptable.
I'll have a report for you too. My counselor's been on vacation.
Okay. Can you pay anything on your fines?
Yes, I'm gonna pay $25 today.
All right. See the clerk to make that payment. I'll set you for October 17th. That's your next hearing. 9 o'clock, October 17th.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Derek Moore is 22-12-29. Is not finished what was ordered and hasn't appeared, so it'll be a warrant for failure to appear.
Misty Shaver, William Spalding, Jessica Leanne Thomas, William Turner, Sarah Woods, Brittany Workman.
Misty Schaefer is 17-34-65. Misty Schaefer is not here, hasn't done anything on the case. So it'll be a bench warrant for failure to appear. William Spalding is here, 23-5-12.
Sure.
Your service done, you just have to pay off your fines. You have a payment today.
$50, Your Honor.
How much?
50.
Okay. That gets you down below 200. I'll set you for October 17th. If you pay it off by then, you're going to come back for that hearing.
Thank you, Your
9
Honor.
o'clock, October 17th, see the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Jessica Leanne Thomas. Jessica Leanne Thomas, 25,499. Is not here, hasn't done anything on the case, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear. William Turner, 24,653. Mr. Turner is here. You just have to pay off your fines, so you have a payment on your fines.
Yep.
How much are you paying?
60.
Okay, that gets you down to about 120. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
No.
I'll set it for the 20th, which is a Monday. October 20th, you pay it off by then, you don't have to be here, 9 o'clock.
Thanks.
See the clerk. Sarah Woods is here. 21,686. 22,326. And you've been at Mended Reeds.
Yes, sir. I graduated on the 5th of August, moved home, and I'm an outpatient currently.
Still with Mended Reeds?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did they give you a report?
I was thinking someone was gonna be here today.
Okay, is there anyone here from, I don't see anybody that looks like Mended Reeds to me. Okay.
And I've been doing my community service as well, working on
That's
that.
gonna be my next question.
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay. And you still have fines to pay, do you have anything?
Yeah,
to pay the fine?
I don't today, but I am, I'll try and make something this week.
Okay. Well, we need a report. I talked to Charlotte Gibson this morning about another case from Mended Reeds, but I didn't mention your case with her, but you need to tell them, and I'll probably be talking with her later today about this other case, so I'll mention to her I need a report on your case.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to set you for October 27th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Brittany Workman, 12,1400. And 1946. You have a payment on your funds.
I paid on Friday online.
You paid them off.
No, I just paid on it
How much
online.
did you pay?
$50.
You still have community service to do too.
Oh, do I? I didn't know I
I'm
did.
showing 5 days on case number 1946.
Okay, I can get it done.
Give me a commitment as to when you're going to be out.
I can come
Any
on-
day but Sunday.
Okay, I'm off work on Saturdays, so I can, or not this Saturday, because I'll be working Healing Appalachia, but the following Saturday I can.
Okay, so that's going to be, because Mr. Cooper's in charge of it,
Okay,
that will be the 27th of September.
okay, that's
You're
fine.
going to be here then?
Yep.
7:30 on the west side of the building. You can be here, so he'll be looking for you that day.
Okay,
I'll put you down for the 17th. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays? Okay, October 17th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, that finishes the reviews. We're going to start arraignments. Anybody out in the hall that has a review, if you think you should have been called, go check in with the clerk. Okay, so the next hearings are what's called arraignment hearings. This is for for new cases. So if you got a new case, you need to stay in.
You got a new case?
If you got an old case where you missed a hearing, then you need to go check in with the clerk, because you're not on the docket today. We wouldn't know to call your case unless you go check in. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right and stand there. I'm going to go over the charges with you and explain to you what the possible penalties are. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But if you do make statements, everything is on the record that we're saying. So it can be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter guilty or no contest plea, you're waiving your rights to have a trial and a lawyer. You should not do that if you really don't understand what's occurring, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, you want a trial, if you want a lawyer. Any of those reasons, you need to enter a not guilty plea to the charge. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Davis, case number TRC 25-2369, A and B.
All right, sir, are you Aaron Davis?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Davis, the state of Ohio is alleging that on September the 11th of this year at 12:27 a.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, that you tested 14 on a breath test, and that this would be your first offense.
Yes, sir.
On a first offense, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. That's the most you can get as a penalty if you're found guilty. There is a minimum. So if you're found guilty, the least you can get is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. The 14 breath test score is above the per se level under Ohio law. The per se level is 8. And what that means is if the state can show a test above 8 and that they comply with all the rules for giving the test, there's a presumption then that you were impaired to test 8 or higher. And they're saying you tested 14.
Yeah.
You're also charged with speeding, driving 70 in a 55 zone.
Yes, sir.
That's not jailable. The maximum penalty is a $150 fine. So you have 2 charges. Do you understand the 2 charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting the charges are true. By doing that, you waive your right to have a trial, to have a lawyer represent you at that trial, and to make the state of Ohio prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to accept your guilty plea. I have a report from the citing officer, and I'm going to read that into the record. Then you can make a statement if you wish to. The officer says, September 11th, I was stationary patrol US 52 here, the 13-mile marker, and a state highway patrol cruiser. I observed a vehicle going above the speed limit. I confirmed by using my in-car radar unit, which read 70 miles an hour in a 55 zone. I contacted the driver, who was identified as Aaron Davis. I could smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle. Asking where it was coming from, he stated that he was coming from Ironton, headed to the gas station at Grandview. I noticed there was a male passenger in the front seat and a female in the back seat. I asked Mr. Davis out of the vehicle to talk to me beside the vehicle to separate him from the vehicle and the other passengers. Once I did so, I asked him who all had been drinking. He stated that he had. Once he spoke, I could immediately smell a heavy odor of alcoholic beverage coming from his person. Asked him if he would consent to standard field sobriety test, and he agreed. I asked him to start in a position for the test. He stated he had issues with his vision without glasses. I observed his eyes to be bloodshot and brassy. Once his glasses were removed, asked him if he was able to follow a stimulus. If I moved it from left to right, he said he could follow, but he is drunk already. I attempted to move the stimulus and perform the check for horizontal gazing and nystagmus. I noticed that Mr. Davis closed his eyes and shook his head. No, the test was not performed due to Mr. Davis not wanting to continue. Walk and turn test, I attempted to place Mr. Davis into the instructional position as I was telling him instructions. He kept placing his right foot in front of the left, told him to switch his feet, asked if he understood the instructions. He said he could not do it. He asked if he wanted to move on to the next test. And he said, I'm good. I asked him if he wanted to stop there, and he said that he did. He was placed under arrest, read his Miranda rights, transported to our control post, agreed to give the breath test, which gave a result of .144. Charged with OVI and released to his father. Okay, any statement you wish to make, sir?
No, sir.
It does show that he had proof of insurance. Are you employed, sir?
Yes, I'm currently working 712s.
Where you work?
Cogger Creek over in Cheshire Power Plant.
Okay. Okay, on the OVI, it's a not extremely high test, but I would say a moderately high test, because 8 is the per se level, and you tested 14 and a half, basically, 144. So I'm going to impose a $600 fine based on your score,
Okay.
or you pay the court costs. You'll get a 6-month license suspension, and that's going to start on the date of the offense, September the 11th. Since you have insurance, I can give you driving privileges after 15 days,
Okay.
which would take effect on the 26th of September.
Okay.
Here's the way it works. I have 2 options on that. I can give you unlimited driving privileges. To get that, though, you have to put the electronic device on your vehicle that you blow into to start it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, you have to pay for it, and we don't sell them or rent them out, but there's an agency in Portsmouth who you can contact, and they'll place it on your vehicle.
Okay.
I think it's about $1,100 total to get that done.
Okay.
If you want unlimited driving privileges. I can give you limited driving privileges, and that would only be for certain purposes like work and that sort of thing, and you don't have to pay anything, but you can only drive for those reasons, like going to work. So
That's fine. Like I said, I'll be working the next 2 months straight, so.
you just want the limited driving privileges. Okay, I'll give you limited driving privileges, so it'll be for work, to come to community service, because I'm going to give you some community service to do.
Mm-hmm.
To go to the driver intervention program, you're going to have to do that.
Okay.
2, is there any other emergency type driving that you need?
No.
Okay. So you'll get the permit from your probation officer. You're going to meet with the probation officer
Okay.
today. He'll give you the permit, and it'll be good through your review hearing on March 23rd.
Okay. So I'll be coming back March 23rd.
For a review.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to he'll give
He'll
you
give
this
you- okay,
paper
okay,
with
okay.
all that on. Everything I'm telling you, you'll get a judgment entry. That's what she's typing in
Okay.
there tomorrow. To my right, you get a copy of the judgment entry that tells you everything.
All right.
And, because we get people who say, well, I lost my paper, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do. We actually have a website here, Lawrence County Municipal Court.
Okay.
Google it, it'll come up, put your name in the record search, your case comes up, it shows you what you have to do, when you have to do it. There's no excuse not to come to court when you're supposed to, or do what you're supposed to do. Okay, so you'll have 5 days of community service, 30 hours of community service you have to do. You do it on your days off.
Okay.
And we have community service every day but Sunday
Every,
at
okay.
7:30.
All right.
You have to go to the DIP school, as I said.
Okay.
It's a driver intervention program. It's a weekend program. The legislature says, I have to either put you in jail or make you go to this 3-day program. You'd rather go to the 3-day program than go to jail.
Of course.
Okay, I think that's everything on the ODI. Your review, like I said, the review is March 23rd. On the speeding offense, I'm going to impose a $60 fine on that. Okay, so you have to meet with Mr. Major. He's your probation officer. When you leave the courtroom, make a 90-degree left turn, go to the west side of the building. The open counter there is the probation office.
Okay.
Go there, so I'm supposed to meet with you for probation. We'll have you sign up for probation, give you some paperwork. After that happens, you're free to go. You don't have to go to jail as long as you do what you're supposed to. If you blow it off, that's when you can go to jail.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just take care of it and learn from this experience and don't get another one. Because if you get another one, it's going to be mandatory jail time. And on a second offense, there's mandatory jail.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Go see Mr. Major. You're free to go after that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Paul J. Wilds. Case number CRA 25354 A and D.
Are you Paul Wild? Sir, you Paul J. Wild?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wiles, it's alleged that, this is a little older case, November 27, 2024, in Fayette Township, it's alleged that you knowingly were in possession of methamphetamine, Schedule II substance. That's a felony 5, aggravated possession of drugs. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Then the B case, 354B, alleges that November 27th, Fayette Township, you knowingly were in possession of amphetamine and detroamphetamine metabolits, that those are scheduled substances, also a felony 5, possession of drugs charge. Do you understand these charges?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
Yeah, I just started back to work literally 2 days ago.
What do you do?
I'm a contractor, work for myself.
Okay. What do you make in an average year? I have to determine your gross annual.
I understand. Last year I done really well. I made almost 100 grand, but this year I've not done well. I haven't worked good off for about 2.5 months.
Okay, do you have any money saved?
Not much. Not at all.
Do you have family that you're supporting?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I got a little girl, and then a girlfriend that lived with me. And
But the child is yours?
yes, sir. She's 16.
Okay. Is Mr. Morford here? Okay, let's bring him in. All right, Mr. Morford, this is Paul Wilds. He has 2 possession of drugs charges that are felony 5s. I'm going to appoint you to represent him. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. Wilds?
Mr. Wilds has presented himself, let's see, bonded out, I don't know what the situation is.
Put your top on it.
We would,
I don't have the bond, but the bail thinks he's pushed the bond.
I was unaware that I even had this until just here in the last few days.
Did you post the bond, or how did you get it?
No, I haven't been nothing. They just told me, I called and found out that I had a warrant, and she told me that I could come up here and get it taken care of, so I wanted to get it.
Who was that?
Up here to the clerk's office, because
Oh, here at the
yeah,
clerk's office. All right,
Because I didn't know, we seen it on the website, and that's how I found out I had a warrant.
all right, so I'm gonna let you sign a signature bond since you came in on your own.
Yes, sir.
Just,
Yes, sir.
you sign a piece of paper that says you promise to come to court as
Okay.
ordered. And it'll be a $2,000 signature bond. You don't have to post the money as long as you come to court.
Okay.
Will he need to be fingerprinted, Your Honor?
You will need to be fingerprinted. You'll have to go to the jail, get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper's gonna bring you back a piece of paper to take with you to the jail to get fingerprinted.
Okay, so I need to go to the jail to get fingerprinted?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the state's position on bond, Mr. Wild?
Well, we're okay with no.
Any other conditions?
We want to make sure that, and this is a pretty serious situation, we want to make sure that he's doing okay. We'd like to see him, as part of his bond, be required to be assessed for some treatment. And this is a situation in which it's possible that the case could be kept here if Mr. Wild needs to be in treatment, and he does that and is successful in completing treatment. And it's possible even for the cases to get dismissed in the future. We want him to address it and be successful in dealing with it.
Do you have, how do you pay for medical services? Mr.
I don't have insurance.
You don't have a medical card?
No, sir.
Have you ever had a medical card?
Yeah, but not for a while.
Okay. You live in Ironton?
Pedro area. It's an Ironton address, yes, sir.
Have you been to treatment before?
I went through the drug court in Ironton 5 years ago, or 6 years ago, something like
Judge
that.
Bowers?
No, Waldo.
Judge Walton?
Judge Walton.
Yes, sir. And I completed the,
Where did you go to treatment from?
I didn't go to treatment, I just went through the drug court, yes, sir. It was like 6 months or whatever.
So you would rather go to Ironton than,
It would be more convenient, really. I mean, I'll do whatever, but
okay. Who wants to focus? All right, I've got somebody that's gonna talk to you out in the hall about getting an assessment. and
Yes, sir.
They think you need treatment.
yes, sir.
So there is a history here, so, the main thing is now, I don't know if you had felonies before, but you've got felonies charges, which, it's kind of complicated the way this works, but it's, because of our history with England, it was thought that it was so serious to get charged with a felony, but felonies were all capital cases at one time, hundreds of years ago. Every felony, you could be put to death if you got convicted. So it's pretty serious business. So to even be charged with a felony, you had to be indicted by a grand jury. You probably heard that term. Indicted by a grand jury. So it's a group of citizens who meet in secret with the prosecutor, and they listen to the evidence the prosecutor says they have, and if they think there's sufficient evidence to go forward with the case, they indict you. That hasn't happened yet because the grand jury hasn't looked at your case. But what the state's saying is, if you'll go to treatment and get through it, do well, get clean, they won't take you to the grand jury. You won't get indicted. You won't go to the common police court in Ironton is the one that tries the felons, and they can send you to prison. This is the misdemeanor court, and we do the initial hearings on the felonies, but not the trials. So they're not even going to take you down there if you'll go to treatment and do well.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good deal. And they'll ultimately probably dismiss the case if you do well in treatment.
Right. Would it be like, I mean, if that's the case, would it be like a drug court thing like I did the last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Very simple.
Yeah. As long as as long as I'm clean and whatever.
And you have to come back periodically. And
Right.
Give me a report as to how you're doing.
Yeah, because on that we do, like every Tuesday or something, we come in and whatever. That's how it was before.
Yeah. You'll come back before this court. We don't do it exactly the same way, but the concept is the same. You'll go to treatment. I'll monitor your treatment.
Right.
Once you're completed, then your case likely will be dismissed.
Okay.
You won't have any record.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great. Thank you.
So let's assume if there's a problem, then let me know that he can't treat him. I'm going to have you talk to a lady from Focus and come back maybe around the 3rd of October, Mr. Morford, if you're available.
I'm here, Judge.
Okay, October 3rd will be the next hearing,
Yes, sir.
the preliminary hearing.
We're going to ask for a time waiver, Your Honor.
So waived.
Trying to waste time. Case is set for October 3rd. They'll give you a report then as to how you're doing.
Okay,
If there's a problem, bring it back in and we'll go a different direction.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I gotta get my finger in there. What day is this today? Sorry.
It's gonna take you very long.
Yes.
Just call my office with me. There's whoever's office. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you on the 3rd.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Honor.
So, I'll be back here the 3rd
10 o'clock.
at 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus James Beckham Fordley, case number TRC 212667, CRB 2170. James Beckham Fordley.
And you're James Fortney?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Fortney, it looks like you had a review on
Friday.
You were not here then, but you're here today.
Yeah, as soon as it was, I think 9:15, I called on Friday because I woke up and I realized that we had missed it, and they told me to be here within a week.
Okay, you have finished your community service.
Yes, and I'm looking to do more to pay off my fine. I was gonna be here this Friday to do more to get stuff paid down. I have $30 to pay for today.
Okay. What about the driver intervention program? You're required to do that too.
I've been looking into it. I need to contact the Kentucky DMV and see what classes they accept. Because with my schedule right now, it'd be very difficult to do an in-person one, so I wanted to look into if there's...
You have to do in person.
There's only in-person? Okay. I wasn't sure about
It
that.
doesn't matter what Kentucky, well, it does matter because you're a Kentucky driver, but Ohio law requires you to go to an inpatient 3-day program.
Understood.
So,
Yes, sir.
Hopefully Kentucky will accept that as well. I don't know what Kentucky's attitude is. I know some other states require, for instance, I know West Virginia requires you to go to counseling, and they will accept the Ohio program. So
Okay.
you have to satisfy the Ohio program, or I have to put you in jail. So
Okay. Understood.
You gotta do the.
Understood,
certified
100%.
3-day
Yep.
program. There's one here in Lawrence County. Most counties probably have at least one. The bigger counties, if you want to go to Cincinnati or Columbus, probably have multiple.
Probably not. Yeah, I'll probably stay
Well,
around
you
here.
might want to shop them around because they all don't charge the same. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
The one in Chillicothe is a couple $100 cheaper than the one here.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
So that's up to you, but you've got to go to one approved by the state of Ohio. As long as you do
Understood.
that satisfies the requirement.
Understood.
Okay, since you showed today, I want to issue a warrant.
Thank
Are you
you.
making a payment on your funds today?
Yes, I have $30.
Okay. I'll put you down for that. See the clerk make your payment. Are you working?
Yes, sir. And
Mondays or Fridays?
Fridays are going to be easier.
Fridays are better.
Yes, sir.
October 17th.
17th? Yes, sir.
October 17th at 9 o'clock, your next thing.
State of Ohio versus Alexander D. McDonald, case number CRB 25463.
Sir, are you Alexander McDonald?
Yes, sir.
Mr. McDonald, case number is 25463, and it's a complaint alleging that at Rome Township on July 10th of this year, you were the owner or keeper of a dangerous or vicious dog, and that you failed to keep it confined. So that's failure to confine a dog. It's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. Excuse me. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you put it?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
I can, yes, that's fine.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
Truck driver, I mow the road.
Okay. Do you know what your gross annual income is?
About 80.
Okay, I can't, you're making too much.
About
money.
80.
You're making too much money for me to appoint a lawyer. You're welcome
Okay.
to have one, but you'll have to hire your own.
Okay. I have video proof of the dog.
Okay. Well, today's not the trial, so I'll hear that at a trial. Or are you planning on getting a lawyer? You want to represent yourself?
I can represent myself.
Okay. Have you furnished you want to furnish that to the prosecutor so they can look at it to see?
I emailed it to the officer, but I wasn't sure what to do from there.
What's the stage one? Do you want to see it yourself, Mr. Hill?
Well, we'll be interested to see it. There's no question about that. And this is a case that I guess was not originally scheduled for today, and maybe he decided to come in.
Well, it was passed. It was on the docket previously, and it was not good service, I didn't think, so I passed it for service because it was residential service initially. It wasn't served personally, but he's here today. So, do you want to have one of your assistants meet with Mr. McDonald and get the information on how to receive the video?
It looks to me like he sent the video to Corporal Orsbon from the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office.
Okay,
So I'll reach out to him. Well, hopefully. A lot of times they get sent and then they won't open, or something happens that we end up not getting it, but I'll reach out.
Well, since you're going to be representing yourself,
Yes.
then I think maybe you can have one of your assistants talk with him, get his contact information, email, that sort of thing. Because that's what would happen if you had a lawyer. They would have an exchange with the prosecutor about video, share that information, then decide, can we resolve this or dismiss it, or how do you want to proceed? So if you're going to represent yourself, you're going to do that communication yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you agree that's what should happen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so meet with one of their assistants, share contact information, how
Okay.
they can get in touch with you with them. And then I'm going to set it for a pretrial. If it's not resolved then, I'll set it for a trial.
Okay. Can I request it to be a Monday?
Yes, sir. And you say you're over the road, so are you going to be out of town
Yes, I'm out of town Sunday through Saturday,
every week?
every week.
You could be here on a Monday if I...
Yes, I just have to request off.
Okay. And we're going to need a time waiver, Your Honor.
Well, I could set it next Monday or the week after. So that'd be the 22nd or the 29th.
29th is fine.
Okay. So since you're wanting it on the 20, again, you're not a lawyer, but I explained this to you. You probably heard of speedy trial rights. You have a right to make the state bring your case to trial within a certain time frame. Since you're the one wanting to go 2 weeks, I'm not going to count that time against them for bringing your case to trial. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. And you'll need to sign something to that effect that the prosecutor's going to prepare.
And what day are we moving it to, Your Honor?
29th, 2 weeks from today. So September 29th is going to be your first pretrial. Hopefully by then, they'll have looked at your video. We can have some conversation about what that shows. You apparently think it's in your favor for them to see
Yes,
that?
I have the time and everything scheduled that she occasionally, or she supposedly attacked her, which it shows my dog and her separately at the exact time she said she was attacked.
Okay.
And we'll need, I'm sorry.
He said he would sign with waiver. All right, September 29th is going to be the next hearing. It'll be at 10 o'clock. I'm going to let you sign a $500 signature bond. That just means you're saying, I promise to be in court when I'm ordered to, or I'll pay $500. Do you have any questions, Mr. McDonald?
No, sir.
I'm not going to require you to fingerprint.
No, sir.
Okay, that's all. Be back here on September 29th and talk to the representative from the prosecutor's office. Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Johnny Lee Maynard, case number CRA 25577.
Are you John Lee Maynard?
Sir, you are Johnny Maynard.
Yes.
Mr. Maynard, it's alleged that on September the 14th in Rome Township, you knowingly obtained, possessed, or used methamphetamine, possession of which is a scheduled substance, possession of which is a felony, possession of drugs, maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes.
You have the money to hire a lawyer.
No.
Are you working?
I just take care of them all.
Okay. I'm going to appoint Roger Smith to represent you. He is scheduled to be here this morning, but I think he's in Cabell County at a hearing in front of Judge Howard right now, but I think he is coming back here. So, do you have his card?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you his card. You can either contact him that way, or if you want to stick around, he will be here in court later. He has some other cases today. You've posted a bond, so the bond you posted is continued.
Yes.
Well, let's set this, I think it would be within time we set on the 29th, that'd be 14 days. Since he's going to be out of bond. I'm going to set your next hearing for 2 weeks from today, 29th, September 29th, at 10 o'clock. So you would have to come back here that day for a hearing. Either stick around today to see Mr. Smith or contact him at the phone number on the card you give.
At 10 o'clock.
It's set for 10 o'clock on the 29th. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. That's all.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready for some pre-trials.
Okay, we're ready to start pre-trials now.
State of Ohio versus Emma Smith, case number TRC 251681, A and D. It's Mr. McCallum's case.
And Mr. McCown, in the courtroom.
Morning again, Your Honor.
Right, Your Honor.
Yes. Thank you. veterans, where she This case will be recalled later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus
Thank you, Your
Jacob
Honor.
Martin. Jacob Martin, case number CRB 2516. Your Honor, that's Mr. McCown's case on
Your Honor, we already took care of that by entry.
All right, the entry has been executed, so
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Christina Markham, case number TRC 252397, A, B, and C.
arraignment. Ma'am, are you Christina Markham?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Markham, you got, looks like, okay. You got an OBI charge, and there may be a possession charge, but it hasn't been filed yet, so I'm going to go ahead and arraign you on the OBI charge. It's case number 252397, A, B, and C. The state's alleging that on September the 13th this year at 12:45 a.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or a combination of those things, and that this would be your first conviction if you got a conviction. On a first offense, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. You're also charged with driving left of center. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. And you're charged with having either a tail light out or a license plate light out on your vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. So there are three actual traffic charges. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have as a
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I do home health. I work for Neuro Restorative.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes,
How much per hour?
15.
How many hours a week do you work?
About 39, 40.
Okay. You have dependents? Do you have people
Yes.
dependent on your income? Who?
A daughter.
All right, I'm going to find you eligible then for court-appointed counsel. And Mr. Smith, I appointed you to a case while you were gone.
Yes, Judge.
I just gave it to her.
I've got it here, the copy.
And I'm going to appoint you to this one also. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Martin. She may have an additional charge coming that's being considered for possession. I don't know if that, it hasn't been filed yet.
Okay.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. This is an OBI as the main charge. She has posted a bond. That bond will remain in effect, discontinued. When would you like to come back?
I am, with my trial schedule, I'm here the 14th, but I think I've already got 12 or 14 cases.
Okay.
The 17th of October, better? Or
All
can
right,
we
17th of October.
We'll wait time, Your Honor.
October 17th will be the next hearing, trial at 10 o'clock.
The 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Corey Brewer, case number TRC 25-1869, A and B.
This is a pretrial schedule for today. Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. I filed discovery. I just got the video back. I've not had a chance yet to review with my client. If we could use that same date, I'll get him in and review it.
October 17th will be the next pretrial at 10 o'clock.
And we're going to ask for a time waiver on that.
Oh, we absolutely, yes. We'll wait.
Time is waived.
State of Ohio versus Michael T. Davis, case number CRA 25-347, A and B, CRB 25-348, A and B.
Very good report for Mr. Davis.
Judge, he just began, I would ask if we could use that 17th date to monitor his progress, assuming the state's agreeable to do that.
October 17th will be the next hearing. It'll be preliminary hearing and pretrial.
Yeah, October 7th. I'm taking that thing. I'll put it right there. Keep up good work. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Garrett Sittle, case number CRB 25-545 and CRB 25-468, A and B.
Pretrial and there's a new charge.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they keep bringing.
It rises out of the same incident, so have you seen the charge, Mr. Smith?
Judge, I just now saw it. Excuse me. I had filed discovery this morning, because we couldn't resolve it today on the case is currently pending. I would ask that these be put on the same date, that October 17th, the state can respond to discovery, and I will amend my discovery to include this case number as well.
All right, do you waive a reading then?
Yes, Judge, I'll waive a reading.
And Aaron, not guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, not guilty is entered to 25-545.
Yes.
I'll appoint you on this case as well, Mr. Smith, and then on the 17th.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, both these are set for the 17th of October for pre-trial.
Thank you. Yep.
Good to go.
You're good to go.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Sean Paul Burns Jr., case number CRB 25-117.
Morford's case set for pre-trial.
Judge, I have a couple of documents for you to review.
Okay.
One of them being the report, and the other one is certificate of completion.
good report. This was a family type situation. I don't know if you've gotten any input from the family, Mr. Gill, if they're satisfied, or how you want to proceed.
Your Honor.
We'll let Mr. Gill speak on that.
Okay.
Then if you want to respond.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the alleged victim is Mr. Burns's father, I guess, and he wants him to be successful in treatment, which apparently he's been doing. So I don't know whether, I didn't read the entire report. I don't know whether they felt like he'd completed.
He's completed, I gave you a certificate of completion.
Okay.
Well, Your Honor, if you don't, the thing is, I would still like to stay in the program because I'm working on my disability, and they're helping me get my disability.
Okay.
So until I get, I'm still in a financial situation. So until that's taken care of, I would like to, maybe if I can have, maybe have contact with my family.
You haven't been having contact?
No, I seen my brother at the gas station, and he said that that my mom and dad, he said mom and dad never filed any charges on me, that that the state did.
That's true.
He
That's the
said-
way it always is, though.
Yeah.
It's,
He
it's
said,
the state.
he said mom and dad never filed charges on it. He said the state did. He said,
That's their right.
so, I would like to just be able to have contact with dad and mom, and maybe if I wanted to go on the weekends and see dad and mom, or dad and mom come and see me, but still stay in the program, so the program can help me work on my disability. And because the program is doing me they're helping me a lot. And they've been helping me a whole lot. I mean more than I can imagine. And I'm very grateful for it. And they're helping me more than, I would definitely refer this program to anyone. So
Why don't we do this, can the prosecutor reach out see if you can reach out to his family and see if they're willing for there to be some contact now, and then we'll bring it back.
Okay.
And after they try to contact and see what they say. then
Okay.
we'll go forward from there,
Yeah.
but- Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll recall your case later.
Okay.
St. Louis proceeding.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
What would you like me to do?
Just wait here, we're gonna let them contact your family, then we'll recall it.
Okay. All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Willie Linville, case number CRB 25-539A.
Did you come in and watch the video?
Mr. Roper's case set for pre-trial.
Well, I've got video. Do you want to come in and watch it?
Yeah, I do.
Judge, could we ask you for a short continuance? Mr. Limbo would like to come in and watch the video of this event.
Okay. What's your schedule like? Let me tell you what the court has available first. 29th or after, 29th of September or after.
That's good, Judge. I'm here.
29th? All right, September 29th will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Only make a point. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Angela McCollum, case number CRB 25538. Angela McCollum.
This is Mr. Morford's case. Thank you. She's supposed to be at Jasper today, treatment inpatient. And I've got another note that seems to indicate restoring hope, so I'm not sure where she is. She's not here today. She is in Charleston, West Virginia address, and it's a Walmart theft case. Oh, okay. Maybe she's on teleconference. All right, ma'am, are you Angela?
No,
Okay, you're not Angela McCall.
no, I'm Amber.
What is your name, ma'am?
Amber Smith.
Amber Smith, okay. Well, we'll get to you a little bit later.
Okay.
All right, Angela McCollum is not here. And I haven't gotten any information from either Restoring Hope or Just for Today. Either one, so I don't know what happened to her. That's, I'll issue a warrant. Let's place this on my desk after court. I'll need to contact these agencies and see what happened. They should have let the court know if she was at either one of them and left treatment. Or maybe she's still there.
Thank you, Judge.
On my desk.
State of Ohio versus Amber Smith, case number CRA 24773, CRB 24774, CRB 22430.
All right, Amber Smith is appearing by teleconference. Mr. Morford is the attorney set for preliminary hearing and pretrial. And Ms. Smith, where are you located?
I'm in Recovery Point, Charleston.
In Charleston?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. How long have you been there?
I have been here for 9 months.
Okay. And when will you finish that program?
I'm hopefully, and I just turned I'm in the second part of the program. Well, I have just turned my contract in, so that takes me to the next step in our program. I'm on my petition, and it's about maybe 3 months, 4 months, hopefully, maybe sooner than that.
Can you give me some kind of written report from them verifying what stage you're in your treatment?
Okay. Do you want to speak to somebody?
Well, that, and actually, I would like to have a writing, because I don't have anything
Okay.
verifying.
So have a writing of where I'm at in the program and how I've been doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Hill, do you have any input?
Well, assuming that she is where she's at least that we know that she's in treatment, if that's the case.
And I've passed all my drug tests. I'm failing my drug test. Yeah. I'm gonna stay with my 9-month tip. I got 9 months sober, so.
Yeah, I've had the first indication, the second pretrial I had you listed as going to recovery point, so you've been there for a while now.
Yeah, I've been here since December 9th of last year.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you another hearing date. I'll let you appear by teleconference, but I'd like to get a written report from someone at recovery point as to where you are on your treatment.
Okay.
And let's see, Mr. Morford, how about the 3rd of October? I think I always said something for you then.
October 3rd?
I'm here.
October 3rd, yes ma'am.
Okay, at 10 o'clock? All right, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
State of Ohio versus Noah J. Moore, case number TRC 252291, CRA 25544.
Mr. Morford's case, Mr. Moore has pretrial and preliminary hearing. We have well, we probably don't have the results back yet. I wouldn't think we do. August 31st, it was an emergency screen. That's not going to be back yet.
Do what?
Okay. That crossroads. What's your milligrams per day?
Here, Josh.
70.
What's the long-range plan?
To eventually taper off of it and not need it. Get some counseling.
Okay, are they going to help you with that?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Mr. Morford, you want to continue then?
Yes, Judge,
We
please.
don't have the urine, there was a urine test, and we won't have that for a while yet.
I'd like to continue, yes, Judge.
Okay. It's probably going to be the end of October at the earliest before we get down to the test results back. 31st of October.
I'm here then.
October 31st is the next hearing. Pre-trial and preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
You're up.
State of Ohio versus Paul Lewis, case number CRA 25522, CRB 25523, PRC 252119, ABS.
Mr. Morford's case, preliminary hearing and pre-trial. Mr. Lewis is at Cocos.
No, I was unable to get him to present for an assessment. I tried to make contact with him several times and was unable to get him scheduled to come in.
Okay.
What's the hang-up?
Jay Cano is my mental health counselor through Minden Reeds, where you was in Franklin Furnace. Whenever you called that day, that was the day that I got to spend with my little girl, so I didn't get a chance to call you back. I spoke with Jay Cano this morning. He said as soon as I can get down there, to call and let him know I was at the front door and they'd do an assessment. He's been my mental health counselor now for a little over almost 2 years. So, I mean, if that's okay.
Okay, so you have been in active treatment at Minden Reeds?
I went through Minden Reeds almost 2 years ago. I left 2 weeks of completing, but I do mental health through Minden Reeds. Yes.
All right, Mr. Hill?
I guess maybe if this had been discussed previously in court, the court might have sent him to Minden Reeds, I don't know, but, or whether it was talked about or not.
Yeah, I didn't really know what was going on, like whenever I spoke with her before, so.
Do you have a Kentucky?
Address, yes. But it'll still be an Ohio Medicaid. I have an Ohio address also. I own land in Ohio.
Do you have an Ohio Medicaid card?
That's what I'm working on. There was a holdup. I had to get a release form from Pro Casting in Ironton, where I'd worked there, and I had to pay $19 on a child support thing for them to do a case on my Medicaid, I guess.
Well, do you have something set up with vintage reads?
Yes, I'm supposed to go as soon as I leave from here.
Would you like me to call him?
Yeah. Let's recall your case. We'll verify with vintage reads and recall.
State of Ohio versus Taylor Bryan, case number CRB 112, CRB 112.
Yes.
Mr. Smith's case. Yeah. Okay, the report.
She's doing
Good
really well.
job.
Jed, the 17th or 24th of October, to come back.
Let's do the 24th.
We can do that.
Next hearing will be October 24th. Okay, good job.
Oh, she's reminded me, Judge, we apparently discussed removing the ankle monitor. We didn't do it last time.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, we're okay with that.
All right, I'll enter in order moving or ankle monitors and need to see Mr. Major in probation.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's his office. Thanks, appreciate it.
State of Ohio recalls Emma Smith, case number TRC 251681, A and B.
Mr. McKeon's case.
Yes, Your Honor, it's my understanding, speaking with Mr. Hill, apparently they still haven't even done any testing with it, but my understanding is we're going to go ahead and proceed with the plea today, and it would be my understanding is, based upon the evidentiary issues in this case, the state would move to amend the OVI to reckless operation, 2-point violation, and the speed we had talked about amending that to 80 and a 55, I believe, which would be a 2-point.
Mr. Hill.
And that is correct, Your Honor. Everything that Mr. McCown said. We have still not been able to get the urine results, and judging by what's been the normal time recently, this is way overdue, so we feel like that Ms. Smith has waited long enough. She went and got her 72-hour program completed, so we're okay to go ahead and resolve the case.
Okay, so it's going to be amended to reckless. I think it's 191. Yeah.
It's point to 451120, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
All right, ma'am, anything you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you can change the points to 2 instead of 4. All opposed? both on court costs. No license suspension. No jail days. Is she gonna pay this today? Or?
Yes, Your Honor.
No probation. The speed amended to 80 and 55. 2 points, and I'll impose a $100 fine. No court costs because it was on the other case. She'll need to see the clerk.
Did you say no points?
No, 2 points. No court costs. On the second charge, there's no court costs. Okay, she'll need to see the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recall Sean Paul Burns Jr., case number CRB 25117.
This is Mr. Morpher's case. Prosecutor's office is getting in touch with Mr. Burns' family. Or attempting to.
We did, Your Honor, and they are okay with dismissing the protection order this time.
Okay, so that means you can contact them. There will be no limitation on you contacting them.
Okay, would y'all happen to have a number? Because I don't have their number.
Okay, you got a number.
And do I have to come back to court anymore?
Well, that's what we're going to discuss here.
Okay.
State ready to finish the case, or you want him to come back? He's staying in treatment.
Yeah, I'm going to, actually, I don't mind to come back if you want me to. I mean, I like seeing your awesome face. I mean, I don't,
That's fine.
I really don't, but.
The court is public, you're always welcome to come, even when you don't have a case, you can come anytime.
Okay.
So I think under the circumstances, we're very happy with the progress that he's made. And it seems like he's happy about the progress he's made.
Yeah.
And he wants to continue doing it, and he needs to stay in the treatment for other reasons. So I think it'd be a good idea, maybe we came back another time, and even though we know that he's doing well, this will just be a little bit of added insurance. We're happy that his parents want to reconnect with him.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, let's come back October 31st.
Okay.
Okay, good job, Mr. Burns.
Okay.
Kept
Thank you.
going the right way.
Thank
Good
you.
job. We'll see you on Halloween, October 31st, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Well, bless you.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail.
Before we do that, Mr. Moore,
Yes, sir.
I don't have anything and need to. Jay Moore, we need to discuss in chambers before we get him on the teleconference.
I'm sorry?
Jaden Moore, we're going to discuss in chambers before we get him on the conference.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Carpenter at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRP 25576, and Lance Davis is on deck.
All right, Joshua Carpenter, is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Carpenter, Judge Kapler, I'm going to arraign you on the charge. The good news is you got charged with disorderly conduct, minor misdemeanor variety, so you're getting out of jail here shortly, because this is a non-jailable offense. The state's alleging that in Perry Township on September the 13th, you recklessly caused inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to others by engaging in fighting, threatening harm to other persons or property, being violent or turbulent. They followed as a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty for that is $150 fine, no jail time. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand? Well, I didn't explain your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You do make statements. It's on the record. You have the right to have an attorney, to have, well, I can't appoint a lawyer for you because this is not a jailable offense. But you can have an attorney, but you would have to hire one on your own. And you have the right to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to this disorderly conduct charge?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to read the affidavit that the officer, well, didn't really say anything. Do you have anything on this, Mr. Hughes?
I do, Your Honor. Find it. Your Honor, this is, I'm not sure what officer. From the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Easterly, September 13, 2025 at approximately 6:15 a.m. I was stopped for a red light on US 52 at the intersection of County Road 60. I noticed what appeared to be a large black trash bag at the beginning of County Road 60 in the middle of the roadway. When I pulled to the side of US 52, I noticed it was a subject sitting with his legs and arms inside a black shirt. When I made contact with the subject, he wasn't very coherent. I finally got the male subject to speak to me. His eyes were very glassy. I could smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage on or about his person. He advised his name was Joshua Carpenter. I got him up and helped him walk to my vehicle, and his walk was unbalanced. Carpenter was wearing a shirt, no pants or shoes. I arrested Carpenter and transported him to the Lawrence County Jail without incident.
Okay, Mr. Carpenter, what say you? That was on Saturday at some point, looks like. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, sir, that was pretty spot on. That's how it happened, and another thing I would like to say is that it was very stupid of me to be out doing all that at my age, at that location. It was just a very stupendous thing at that moment.
Okay, you live in South Point?
What was that, sir?
You live in South Point? I have a South Point address for you.
Yes, sir. Do you need the address? Because I can provide it.
I've got County Road 15.
Yes, sir. 1893, County Road 15.
Okay. Are you working in school? What are you doing?
I am a senior at Collins Career Technical Center.
Okay, so you're missing school today.
Yes, sir.
You still living at home, or?
Yes, sir. I live at home with my parents and brother.
Okay. Is there any family here today for Mr. Carpenter? Okay. Do they know where you are?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, when did this happen? Was this Saturday night or Sunday?
It was Friday night leading into Saturday.
Okay, so you got to spend the whole weekend in jail.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
I'm going to say that's sufficient punishment. I'm not going to give you any fine or court costs because you got to spend 2 days in jail on a non-jailable offense. So I think that's sufficient. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, you'll get released here as soon as the paperwork gets processed, and get back to school. And I don't know what happened, but you don't need to be drinking like that where you're basically passed out on the roadway.
No, sir.
It's very
To
dangerous.
be honest, I'm done with all that.
It's very dangerous, so. Okay, your case is concluded by your jail time.
Yes, sir, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Lance M. Davis at Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRB 2350 A and B, PRC 2339 A, B, C, and D. Melinda Fuller, Department.
This was Mr. Stratton's case, and Mr. Davis is represented by Mr. Stratton. There was a pretrial scheduled for October the 10th at 10 o'clock. It's alleged Mr. Davis did not appear. So the warrant's been outstanding since October 16th is when it was actually put out, October 16th of 2023. He was supposed to have an assessment at Bethesda at some point in August of 23, and then he went to Lawrence County Recovery where he actually did appear and got an evaluation. All right, so he tested for multiple substances at that point. All right, your attorney's not here. I'm assuming he'll be here Friday. So it's not advisable for you to make any statements. Unless you've got some reason that a good reason for not being in court for the last few years.
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm going to order your $1,000 OR bond forfeited. So you got to pay that. And then you have to post a new $2,500 bond to get out. So $1,000 is ordered, forfeited, plus $2,500 is owed for the new bond. I'll set your next hearing for Friday, the 19th. And we'll let Mr. Stratton know that I'm assuming perhaps you won't be able to postpone.
I don't have anybody that can come down and postpone.
Okay, we'll see you on Friday at 10 o'clock for pre-trial.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's a victim and it's a pre-trial. It's not a trial. They said his case is still pending as a defendant. I don't think that's right.
No, that's not right.
I'll say no.
No, that was dismissed.
Also, because we dismissed the other one. I told her it's separate. Really? Oh, yeah. See, they had us all in meetings.
Because we're not talking. Text about the last hearing to the lawyer. Yes, that's set for this Friday, 10 o'clock, and I've notified Mr. He's got hired municipal director at 4 o'clock. All right. I've notified Mr. Stratton.
State of Ohio versus Belinda Fuller, case number CRB 24624, CRB 21753. And Justin Higgins is on deck.
This is also Mr. Stratton. Linda, you've been out of pocket for a while.
One more time, sir?
Said you've been gone for a while. You were supposed to be here in April for a hearing, unless you didn't appear. And a warrant's been outstanding for you. I even looked for you at the sheets on Fifth Avenue in Huntington. I thought you might be there.
I'll hang out on Chiefs on Fifth Avenue for another money.
Okay. I didn't see you there.
No.
Your lawyer's not here today. So.
I've been living with my grandmother who has multiple sclerosis and don't hardly leave her side because she can't hardly even move. I mean, she can move some, but she can't go up and get on the stairs. I even help her if she has to take a shower because she's a little bad sick.
Okay, how did you get in jail? Did you turn yourself in or did you get arrested?
They came to my boyfriend's house and arrested me.
Okay. All right, you had a $2,000 signature bond up. I'm gonna order that forfeited, so you gotta pay $2,000 for not coming to court back in April or ever since. You haven't been in. And you got a new $2,000 cash or surety bond, so.
I'm not gonna go on.
I didn't figure. I'm gonna put you on the docket for Friday, and I'm gonna let your lawyer know that you're in the jailhouse now. And we'll figure out what to do.
Unless I go to rehab for 2 months, I'll stay in jail. I don't want to go back to no rehab for 3 to 6 months or none of that, no.
Okay, we'll talk about it on Friday when your lawyer's here. You can sit in jail this week and think about it too. I'll just say this, you had a period of time when you were doing really well. You were in recovery, doing well.
I'm not going back to no rehab, no, I'm not, sir.
Okay, see you Friday.
Yeah, okay.
Enjoy the jail.
State of Ohio versus Justin Higgins, case number TRD 213577A and B, CRA 21911, CRD 2397, PRD 2911, PRD 173025 A, B, and C. The first of the shipment is on deck.
All right, so you're Justin Higgins?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've got a couple of old cases, well, they're all old cases, but one you were never appeared on and never arraigned. So I'm going to arraign you on this one. It's CRA 21911 and TRD 213577. Okay, on the 213577, that alleges that on December the 14th of 2021 at 3:16 p.m. in Mason Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under a suspended license. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, and that you had the wrong plates on the vehicle. So that's fictitious registration is a charge. It's a fourth-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Then there's a CRA 21911, receiving stolen property. That alleges that at Mason Township on December the 14th 2021, you did receive, retain, or dispose of property that was obtained by a theft offense, and you had reasonable cause to know that, and that property was a license plate. So that's a felony, the 5th degree, maximum penalty, a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
Part-time job, yes, sir.
And you got a couple of old cases that were convictions for driving under suspension that he didn't ever pay the fine or do any of the, I think he had some community service to do too, he didn't do that. So those are pending also. All right, Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Higgins on everything, his old cases and, well, they're all old cases, but the one he was never arraigned on from 2021, and the others where he's got convictions and he didn't do what he was supposed to and didn't come to review hearings, it's alleged. So he's going to have to post a bond. I mean, he hasn't been in court for years when he was supposed to. Does the state take any position on it?
We do agree that he should have a cash or surety bond. So other than that, I don't know the amount that's appropriate.
Okay, I'm going to set bond at $2,000, cash or surety. So if you got $2,000, you can post with the clerk. That gets you out, and it gets you all the $2,000 back at the end of your case as long as you come to court when you're supposed to. If you don't have $2,000 to post, you can hire a bail bondsman, and you have to pay them a fee, usually it's 10%, $200. It's roughly what it would be. And then if you don't come to court, the bail bondsman has to pay the $2,000 to the court. And if you use Mr. Sowers, he does 95% of the bonds here. He does not like to pay $2,000 to the court, so he's going to come snatch you up and take you to the jail in order to not pay the $2,000 to the court. So, do you think you can post a bond or not?
If I can get a hold of somebody, I probably could. I just don't know any phone numbers or any of that.
Well, fortunately for you, he's on speed dial here at the court, so we'll let him know you want to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
Are you pretty confident you're going to be able to post bond?
Yes, as long as I can get a hold of somebody.
Okay. Well, Mr. Morford probably would like to have a number, a way to reach you so that you can talk about your case. If you're not going to be at the jail, then he'll need to contact you someplace else to talk about your cases. Where can he reach you? Do you have a number?
I don't know what it is, honestly.
Okay.
If I can get out and get the communication, I'll be able to give the phone number.
Do you know any phone numbers of anybody who can get in touch with you?
I really don't. They're all on phones. I don't.
How are you going to get Mr. Sowers to post the bond if you can't get in touch with anybody?
That's
going to be a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a cell phone and property?
No, I do not with me. That's most of my issue right now. Is none of my property other than my clothes.
Well, it looks like he's going to be in jail, so maybe we need to set it sooner than later.
Your Honor, I've got a phone number.
I'm sorry?
I just received a phone number from the jail.
Oh. You want to give that to Mr. Morford?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, the jail thinks they have a number for you. Do you think they have a number, the right number?
Possibly. I really don't know who you've got to talk to. I haven't got to talk to anybody since I've been in here.
Okay. They gave one of the staff here at the court a number. Okay. Well, just in case, maybe we need to come back in a week because he may still be in the jail then. Are you available the 22nd?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. I'm going to If you get out of jail on a bond, you gotta be here on next Monday, the 22nd, for your hearing.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
And if you don't post bond, then that makes it easy. I'll see you just like this on a teleconference. Any questions, sir?
No, sir, that's it.
All right, that's all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're on.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kirsten Shipman, case number CRA 25467 A and B, CRB 23698. And Jacqueline Sheehan is on deck.
We're not saying anything yet. All right, ma'am, you're Kirsten Shipman.
Yes.
I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. And you've got a new charge and an old charge, so we'll start with the new one first. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You do make statements. Everything here is on the record. You're appearing in court on the monitor in the courtroom, and it's being recorded. Actually, your image and your audio, so it's all going down on the record. So if you admit something, it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail. You have a right to make the state prove the charge against any charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes.
Okay, the new charges are 25467 A and B. They're both felonies. The first one is tampering with evidence. States alleging that on July 21st of 2025 in Union Township, knowing there was an official investigation or proceeding instituted or about to be started, you altered or concealed something with the purpose to impair its availability as evidence. That's tampering with evidence. It's a third-degree felony. The maximum penalty is 5 years in jail and an $8,000 fine. 467B is vandalism. That alleges July 21st of this year in Union Township, you knowingly caused physical harm to property that was owned, possessed, or leased by a governmental entity. And that could include a school district, board, public library. Actually, it's alleged they belong to the common police court. A GPS monitor. So that's a felony 5, maximum penalty a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
And then you've got 23698. That was Mr. Morford's case, and it looks like you had a hearing. Set for August the 11th of this year and didn't appear. You were supposed to go to Bethesda for treatment, and something happened with the treatment. You left treatment, or it's alleged you altered the GPS monitor, cut it off, did something to it. So those are the charges pending against you. You understand those charges?
Yes.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Morford to represent you on the new charges, and he's already on the old charges. He's here, so he's heard all this. And I'm assuming the state's not going to agree. She had an OR bond before. I'm assuming that's not going to be recommended any longer.
No, Your Honor. In fact, the reason that she was before the court to begin with was because she had a theft charge back in January of 24, and she pled guilty, and I don't think she was ever sentenced on that.
Okay, I don't have that problem, we need to get that problem.
So,
Maybe it's 23,698 was a theft charge. So that's-
okay, 24.
But she was out of pocket for a while.
But she did plead to that charge on January the 8th and has never been sentenced.
Okay.
So,
No, that was in rehab, waiting sentencing.
and then she left
Yes.
and cut the monitor. So that's where she is now. So what we would ask for is for her to be sentenced on that 23 charge. And we'd ask for 6 months in the county jail to be imposed. And then that dispenses with the need to talk about a bond at this point. Well, I suppose we still need a bond, but I
She's
think
got
it'd be-
2 felonies too. So what I'm gonna, because Mr. Morford hadn't had a chance to talk with her, so what I'm gonna do, I may sentence her at the next hearing, but I'm gonna set bond at 10,000 cash or surety. Set another hearing on both matters, so it'll be sentencing on 23,698 and preliminary hearing on 25,467. So we'll need to do it pretty quickly. So next Monday, the 22nd. And I think you're already here.
I am, Judge.
Okay. Next hearing on everything is September 22nd, preliminary hearing on the new charge sentencing on 23,698.
Thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Jacqueline Chin, case number CRD 25-317, PRD 15-1164, PRD 15-971. Logan Rice was on deck.
Yes. And I've been notified that she's been sentenced to 2 years by home police.
I hadn't heard that yet, Judge. I knew she was in common pleas.
She's got, well, fairly recent misdemeanor here and some old traffic charges from 15 that she never finished. Driving under suspension, I think they're both driving under suspension.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
Your
both
Honor.
driving under suspension, and the case still pending here was falsification. How's the state want to proceed? It's my understanding she's waiting on paperwork to be transported on the 2-year sentence.
okay, so she's already,
Yes, sir.
we're okay
She's
with
already
it.
sentenced.
If she were to enter a guilty plea, we'd ask for just 3 days in jail concurrent with her other sentence.
Did you hear that, Ms.
Yes.
Chin? Are you agreeable to that?
Yes.
We'll have to change the plea then, Judge.
All right, anything you wish to say, Ms. Chin?
No, thank you.
Okay, on the falsification, no fine, court costs, 3 days in jail. current, well, we just say credit for 3 days, she's already been in 3 days. And then I'll conclude our other cases by jail too. The 15-1164, 15-971, finished by jail time. So we'll wipe the slate clean here in this court. People in the prison's gonna wipe everything out here. So when you get out, you won't have to worry about coming back here. Just do good, don't do any more charges.
Okay.
Good luck.
State of Ohio versus Logan T. Wright, case number CRB 24512, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case.
Yeah, the judge, he was arrested on the day I wasn't here. Mr. Stratton covered for me, so I'm here now. These are just old charges. He pled the charges.
At one point, we're supposed to be going to Bethesda. I don't know what happened.
He had an Ironton holder and they sentenced him to 100 and some days, I believe.
Iron Municipal.
Yes, that sounds right, Judge. I represent him on that. That sounds right.
Court Thursday.
I could ask Mr. McCabe what his status is, if you want me to.
Okay, recall.
Be fine.
Okay, we're going to recall, we're going to check with probation, Iron Municipal, and then we'll recall again if we get some info from them.
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we have three other cases and that one to be called to jail. We're not ready for those yet.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Michael Fritz, here at the court, case number CRN 25469, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case.
Commissioner Brett?
Yes. Did you ever go get fingerprinted at the jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, it is in the file. I'm still looking.
Judge, I would ask that we continue to monitor progress, come back October 17th or 24th, whichever's better.
17th, start to get looked up.
24th is fine.
Let's do the 24th. October 24th will be Mr. Fritz's next hearing, from their hearing again. Well, from their hearing, that's it, from their hearing, October 24th. Okay, good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Angela McCollum, case number CRB 25538.
Okay, she is at, got confirmation, you come up, man, to the table. Yes. You're Angela?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Warford's your lawyer. I did get confirmation that you are, is it called just for today? And that's in South Point? Where's that located?
Yeah, this is in South Point, Ironton, and Burlington.
Okay.
Well, I'm staying in the house in the one in South Point.
All right, did someone bring you, how'd you get here today?
Somebody brought me.
Are they with, anyone with you from just for today?
They might still be here.
Okay, they just dropped you off, or? I'd like to have a report from them as to how things are going. That's what we usually do.
the number of the owner. You want me to-
Okay.
I don't think that he was anything about it. I think Lewis was here earlier.
Well, since we don't have a report, let's have Ms. McCollum do a screen blast.
Okay.
Go do a urine screen.
Yes, sir.
We'll bring you back after we get the result on that.
I'm gonna reach out to Jasper today.
Okay.
Can you tell him that column?
So go to probation, which is to the left. They'll set you up for the screen. You got it out with Mr. Cooper, I'll show you where to go.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Michael Fritz. Case number CRA 25469 AMD. Michael Fritz.
Can we just do that one?
Yeah.
Or something?
Finish that. You just had it for October 24th.
That's what I wrote down, Judge. Yes.
State of Ohio recalls Paul Lewis. Case number TRC 252119. AT&C CRA 25522. CRA 25523.
Mr. Morford's case, this is recall.
Your Honor, I did speak with Leonard Reeds. He has not been seen there in 16 months. I talked to RS, they had a bed, but he needs detox. So I've got Brian Carvin working on it to see if Foundations can take him,
Okay.
if he's willing to go.
Are you willing to go, sir?
Yeah.
All right, let's recall, so Ryan's working on that now?
Yep.
Okay, we'll recall after we find out if we got a bid for you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Ian Brown. Case number CRB 25350.
And this is,
So this is the one, there's actually not an actual.
this must be Emily Hay.
It is, Your Honor, and this case was disposed of, and there was on the judgment entry was an order that he not go around her, so it wasn't a
Right.
no contact order, but it was made a part of his probation. And Ms. Hay is here today, and she says she doesn't want that part of the order anymore, so it's a little bit out of the ordinary, but she
Okay,
wanted that
so
addressed.
you are Emily Hay, and you're asking the court to lift the no contact order?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And anyone pressures you to do that?
No, we just have a baby together. He's 8 months old, and it's kind of hard just not being able to contact him. And
So he was also ordered to pay you restitution of $200. You still want
Yeah,
that?
I called asking about that, and they just said it would come in the mail when he does so.
Yeah, checks in the mail. I don't mean to make light of it, but he is ordered to pay that. You want him to pay that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's still part of his order. He has a review hearing set for January 23rd of 2026. So that's, I mean, he's supposed to be working on these things between now and then, so that's judgment day. He has to show up, and if he doesn't show up, then he'll get a warrant for not showing up. If he hasn't completed, if he hasn't done any, he hasn't paid anything on his fines, hasn't paid you. So that's where we are. But I'll lift the no contact order at your request.
And
Okay.
Your Honor, it's not a no contact order, it's just a term of probation.
Well, it says in the entry, no contact order.
Okay, well, we didn't,
Didn't do the paperwork on no contact order.
no, so if
It
that's,
is in the entry, so we'll take that out.
okay, thank you.
The modified entry saying no contact order is vacated.
Well, I just don't, I was really in trouble.
They do.
Yeah. I know nothing about.
It's a criminal charge, like we talked about, so it's not domestic violence.
I'll make it better on the file.
Okay. All right, that's all. Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Angela McCollum, case number CRB 25538.
Okay. How many milligrams you taking?
I'm sorry,
How many milligrams you taking?
150 milligrams.
That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
So you were doing that before all this? You were on methadone before all this? Okay.
I've been on methadone for 4 years now.
And Huntington Ultimate Treatment Center, I think is what they call it.
Comprehensive, I think?
Is it over there on close to First Street? Close to the McDonald's on First
Yes,
Street?
yes, sir.
In the alley?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot. I would recommend that you start coming down off of it and take less.
I'll plan on it. I'll plan on it.
I don't know that they'll help you come down off of it, but, okay, I'll cancel the warrant. You did show up today. Continue with your treatment. You need to try to get a report from them. 31st of October, Mr. Morgan.
That's good, those things, good.
October 31st is your next hearing.
Your Honor, the charge is still pending. She hasn't pled, right?
That's correct.
So we'd like an answer on that next time, whether she plans to plead guilty or wants to contest it.
Okay, I'll make a note.
We need
Plead
to,
or trial. That next hearing.
I need to give that over. Oh, no, I'm too sorry.
I can't.
To the house, I'll stay at.
That's where you're at.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that's my phone number, if I just.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Branham, case number CRA 181295, PRD 183739, A and B.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge.
Everything I'm supposed to, I hope. Good, let's see you. Insurance. This is her truck, but I'm on her insurance. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a truck in my name, so. Okay. I just got put on her insurance. Just a possible.
Your Honor, I provided the state with, well, he's looked at actually the originals. My client has a temporary receipt for driver's license that expires October 8th. Well, a little bit less than a month, you're going to be able to renew. Your license expires in about 3 weeks. Or is that just a temporary receipt?
I'm supposed to get a...
Plastic, okay, so that's just temporary.
Yeah. I'm
Just,
supposed to get a hard copy within 14 days, I think they said.
he showed me proof of insurance on the vehicle, which is owned by Tori Young. He's on her policy. It's from 9/16 of this year till 3/16 of 26. And I can make copies for the court's file and give him back his original title. Proof of
What's the
insurance.
status? We got an old F3 failure to comply.
Yeah.
What's-
From 7 years ago. I'm not sure.
He pled guilty to the reduced charge. We amended it to an M1, and that happened on March the 24th of this year.
Okay.
He hadn't been sentenced yet. I believe that maybe it had something to do with the fact that he wanted to show proof. He also had a driving under suspension and running a stop sign, and maybe
Yeah,
insurance was an issue.
yes.
So he brought proof of those things.
Do you have proof of insurance?
Did you have it at the time? This is his new car, his new, it shows from September until March of next year. I don't know. This could be 23 or 18. When was the fair?
It's an 18. Those came along with it, it looks to me like. I don't have the file.
Okay, so it looks like there is this, on the computer, there's never been one printed out showing a failure to comply, M1 with a $200 fine, court costs, 30 days in jail suspended, 2 years of well-filed probation. Okay, I'll impose that on the 18/12/95. We did not do anything with the driving. There was a TRD 1837, 39, A and B. That was the traffic charges that were stop sign and another driving under suspension. It looks like, yeah, driving under suspension.
And I believe you gave me a lot of, certain amount of time to get my license back, or else I wouldn't have got it, I wouldn't be able to get it back.
Okay.
I mean, the insurance thing would have to be full. I mean, Your Honor, is the other charges, the driving under suspension and the stop sign charge, those are from the incident in 2018 also?
Village of Proctorville, yes. December 3rd, 2018.
All right. Well, he's got a license at this point. Obviously, it doesn't go back to 2018. And I don't know if insurance was an issue back then or not. I don't know that we would have known that back then.
They did check the box saying no, but if he's out of state, I don't know what the ramifications of that would be. But the box on the citation was that he did not have proof of insurance. And this was originally in the mayor's court in Parkerville and got transferred here.
And where I don't have a vehicle in my name, my wife just added me as a driver. I don't know if that's...
I'm just trying to figure out a way not to have him be suspended now and start over.
What's the state want to do?
It's 7 years old.
Oh, we'd be okay to amend it to a no OL. That doesn't cause a new...
Well, the problem's going to be
In Kentucky, it
insurance.
does. In Kentucky, it causes a problem.
All right.
Weirdly
Well,
enough, that's Kentucky.
All right, it was 7 years ago, so I guess the passage of time has healed the wound.
And he's good now. I'll get you copies and the court copies.
All right, so you're going to dismiss those?
Yes.
18, 37, 39, A and B?
Yes, Your Honor.
The TRD case numbers. So he is sentenced on the failure to comply. That was 18/12/95. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I did sign that already. That was filed March 24th, so
Okay.
I just didn't see it. So yeah, it's in the file. So he has, I'll set another review hearing on that. So, can you pay anything on your fine in the courthouse today? this week?
Yeah.
Okay, how much are you gonna pay?
What's the total?
Let's see, what's the total one?
Are we nulling all of 18?
183739, the TRD cases,
Okay.
but not the CRA.
All right, let me pull the CRA back up. Can you give me that case number again?
1295. 181295.
$425.
425.
I could pay half of it.
Okay, see the clerk, I'll give you another review hearing date. Prefer Mondays or Fridays?
Let's go with Mondays.
27th of October is your next review. And that'll be at 9 o'clock. So if you pay it off before then, you don't have to be here. If you haven't paid it off, you need to appear. If you haven't paid it off and you don't appear, you get a warrant.
All right.
See the clerk to make payment.
I'll have more copies, I'll bring these out to you, so don't leave talking.
Clerk's to the right as you move the court.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'll see you out there in just a minute.
All right. State of Illinois versus Glenn Gibson Jr., case number CRB 10-1078 A and B, TRC 10-2432 A, B, and C.
Your Honor, if I may, he was a community service agent.
Okay. All right, so we don't have it all worked off though, but you did do some, right? Still have to work it.
Yes.
Okay, let's set the next one for October 24th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. 10 o'clock, October 24th.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy McMillan, case number TRC 20-2410 A, B, and C, and TRC 14-2341.
May I approach you?
Okay, so this makes it sound like he's doing great and accepting treatment goals. I mean, there was a little tension about his driver's license, I think.
Yes, so we did have a couple of things go on, like on his pass paper, and he was bitter because he didn't get a pass, even though that was the understanding from the get-go. And he had a phone that he was supposed to turn into staff that he held on to because they were trying to help him with case management. I mean, it's a junior, I mean, he's doing what he needs to do, but there's still issues. And again, we're not supportive of him going to work. I did speak with Becky Bowling, who said that he needed to finish the treatment that we recommended, and then they would take him back.
Okay, so that kind of takes care of that, because that's where you thought you were ready to work, and they're not.
Oh, they want the courts and Bethesda's blessing for sure.
I didn't understand what you said.
They want the courts and Bethesda's or Taylor's okay before it comes back.
Okay, so that's what we gotta do. And that hadn't happened yet.
I don't know what else to do. I show up to every group.
Be still.
Whatever I'm asked to do, I'm willing to do, so.
Keep doing that, and then it'll work out. Keep doing it with no relapses, and you'll get to where you want to be. But, yeah, we had a problem, and now we're correcting it. And you'll eventually get back to where you need to go, but there's a cost, and you have to restore trust, and it's going to take some time. So,
In the meantime, is there any way that you could order me to a couple of days a week community service?
I'll let you do community service.
We'll let him do community service.
Yeah, so that's fine, because you've still got, you got fines and that stuff that you owe, you can work it off on community service.
We can do that.
These are great days to be outside too. So, get in there and work some community service, get some credit for your fines. And let's come back in about a month. 24th?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, October 24th. Keep steady, keep working, Jeremy. We'll see you in a little over a month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Andrea Jones, CRB 25-439.
Jones is at hometown. She her ankle monitor's off now. You didn't leave, so that's
No, I
good.
told you I wouldn't.
Well, a lot of people tell me a lot of things, so I kind of have to see the actual proof before I will believe. So, but congratulations.
Oh, it's in there.
Good report and good screens. How do you feel about things?
Me?
Yeah.
I love it. It's the best thing that's ever happened, really. I mean, I was kind of mad at my daughter about it, but, you know, I'm thankful she did it now, so.
Okay. Good. Let's keep working, and maybe at the end of this, we'll just dismiss this case if you do really well.
Okay.
Let's do October 20th. That's your next meeting. October 20th for sentencing. Okay, good job.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Rhodes, case number CRB 25-505. Zachary Rhodes.
Zachary Rhodes. Sentencing.
He presented and he left the next morning when everyone left for group. He left.
You all did send me a letter with that.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, we'll issue a warrant for him. For not appearing and leaving treatment. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Michael D. McComas at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25579.
Sir, you Michael McComas?
Yes,
Mr. McComas, I'm Judge Kapler. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent during this hearing. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? The charge against you is possession of drugs. It's alleged that on September the 13th in Union Township, you knowingly were in possession of methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is a scheduled substance, possession of which is a felony of the 5th degree. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand the charge? Do you have money with which to hire a lawyer?
No, I do not.
Do you have a job?
Yes,
What do you do?
I construct stuff and cut grass and stuff like that.
The construction, is that, do you work for someone or just on your own?
I'll put my navel.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you said.
He's been sentenced.
I walk with my next door neighbor.
Okay. Are you paid by the hour to do that?
Yes,
How much per hour?
$20 an hour.
That's pretty good. How many hours a week?
It just depends. So 10 hours one week or 40 hours next, you know, if it's raining or something.
Do you have any money saved?
Not at the moment.
Okay. And I've got an address for you, Camp Creek Road, is that right?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Smith, I'll appoint you to represent Mr. McComas. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. McComas?
We would be okay with an OR bond if it was accompanied by an order for him to be assessed for treatment.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Are you willing to have an assessment for treatment done?
Yes.
How do you pay for medical visits? Do you have a medical card?
I got Medicaid or the West Virginia medical card.
Okay. Looking for hands.
Focus. All right, and he's got some family here, so it might be good to talk with them to get a history. All right, I'm going to have someone call and talk to you about the lady in the back. She's going to assess him for treatment. You? Yeah, are you the mother?
Yes.
The lady in the back is going to assess your son for treatment, so I figured you can give her some history.
Very good.
Okay. You're going to get a call and get an assessment for treatment. And if you agree to go, I'll give you a signature bond. Now, here's the thing you need to know. Since it's a felony charge, and I know you live in West Virginia, if you get a warrant for not going to treatment or coming to court when you're supposed to, that warrant's going to be good in West Virginia.
Oh, I'll go. I don't.
So it doesn't do you a lot of good to skip out. It's not like they're not going to come and get you.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, so I'll order a $2,000 signature bond. I'm letting you sign a bond to get out, as long as you come to court when you're supposed to, and go to treatment, you don't have to pay the money. But if you skip out, then you owe the money.
Oh, I'm not going to do my normal nothing.
Okay, yeah, she's here, she's obviously interested in what happens to you, so that's good. You got somebody that cares about what happens to you. Look, I don't know if it's a sister or girlfriend, there's somebody else here too.
My sister, brother and sister.
Okay. 2 weeks.
Judge, I'm not going to be available until that 14th date, unless I can provide Zoom possibly.
Let's do it by Zoom.
I'll tell you what dates I can
do.
do.
It on
Get my calendar up. I know that starting this Thursday, I go 7 days in trial. I go, then
the 18th to the 25th?
18th, yes, and then my last trial is be the 26th. Of the 26th, I'm in trial. I go through, but I could do Monday the 29th via Zoom.
Okay, that's the date.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so on the 29th, I'm going to have a hearing, and they'll give me a report as to whether you're doing your treatment or not, or how things are going. So you got to be in the court in Chesapeake or in treatment. If you're in treatment, they'll either bring you or put you on teleconference to respond.
Okay.
And you're facing a felony, so this is serious business. You could go to prison on this if you blow it off. So best case scenario is you get a treatment, do really well, and get a dismissal. You could get a dismissal. You could be anything from going to prison to dismissal. Those are your ranges of what could happen on this. So that's kind of up to you, what you do.
We'll do everything correct.
All right. September, 2 weeks from today is your next hearing, September 29th, 10 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Hey, Roger.
State of Ohio versus Shelby in person, case number CRA 25578, Logan Wright is on deck.
Okay, and this is Shelby Person.
Yes,
Is it spelled P-E-R-S-O-N?
yeah, PDR, that's how it is.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. And it looks like you've got a charge here, and maybe one out of Chesapeake Mayor's Court. So the one here is possession of drugs, it's 25,578. And well, let me explain your rights to you. You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, what you're saying is on the record, it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yeah.
The charge against you is possession of drugs. It alleges that at Union Township, September 13th, you knowingly obtained or possessed hydrocodone, a Schedule II substance. Maximum penalty for that is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand that charge?
Will you say that again, I'm sorry?
It's possession of drugs. The drug that's alleged is hydrocodone. And you face a maximum penalty of a year in jail, $2,500 fine.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have the money to hire a lawyer.
No.
Do you have a job?
Not currently, I just finished school.
All right, Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Person. And I've got an address for you, State Route 75, Huntington.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that in Wayne County?
Yeah.
Okay. State's position on bond. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Person, anticipating what they're going to say. Do you have a West Virginia medical card?
I applied for it and they gave me time mark to cross the show. I don't know how it happened, I don't know who pays for it,
Well,
but I know I'm struggling with it right now, but it's just out of wrist surgery, that's been going on since January.
okay. Maybe ODP then.
I see they'll take them, switching it over.
RRS?
Yeah, I see those switching everything over to Ohio.
And, well, I'm assuming, we're all assuming what you're going to say, Mr. Gill.
And that's what we're going to say, that we're okay with no R bond as long as he's going to be assessed for treatment and enter into whatever treatment's recommended.
Have you ever been to treatment before, Mr. Person?
No, Your Honor, I've never been in any type of trouble. I went for kids. I was a gymnastics coach. I've won 3 national championships coaching. I've never been in any type of trouble.
All right. Well, I'll let you sign a signature bond, and I'm going to have you agree to do an assessment as a part of that bond?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to order the assessment with RRS. They're going to call you here in just a few minutes. $2,000 bar bond. When do you want to come back, Mr. Moore, for the next hearing?
I'll go out in a couple of weeks, Judge.
29th? Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Mr. Person, do you know where the court is in Chesapeake?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be here on the 29th. That's 2 weeks from today for a hearing. And in the meantime, if they recommend treatment, do the treatment that they recommend. That'll be a part of your bond.
Okay.
Any questions, sir?
The 29th.
29th at 10 o'clock, 2 weeks from today.
Okay, will I receive something for that? Okay.
I'm sorry?
I said, will I receive something in the mail for that? Or?
No, you won't. This is your only notice. So, 2 weeks from today, today's Monday, not next Monday, the Monday after that, you gotta be in court. And if you forget, I'm assuming everyone has a smartphone. Do you have a smartphone?
They took it, but if I get it back, yes.
You will get it back. And you know how to Google, right? Lawrence County Municipal Court. If you put that in Google, the website's gonna come up. You can put your name in, record search. It'll show your case and when you have to come back to court, and who your attorney is. And he probably wants some contact information.
Please, Judge.
Do you have a phone number where your lawyer can get in touch with you?
Yes.
You wanna give it to me?
304-437-8410.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so do you have any other questions as to what you're supposed to do?
So, as of right now, I'll wait for the call?
Yes, you should be getting a call, and then after that, I'm going to let you sign a signature bond and go do your treatment until you come back to court in 2 weeks.
And as far as my car, what do I have to do about that?
Where is your car?
I don't know, they had it towed. He said I was driving unsuspended. I've never had no higher driver's license, and I have a valid West Virginia driver's license.
Well, they didn't charge you with any traffic charges that I can see. So,
Might have to do with the circumstances of the criminal charges too.
yeah, you probably would want to talk to your lawyer about that. I mean, we could do an order that it be released with paying the expenses, but I don't know, there's nothing in the file now on, the only thing is the possession of drugs charge.
Okay.
There's no traffic charges filed. This was Village of Chesapeake, so. All right, anything else? Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Your Bush.
State of Ohio recalls Logan T. Wright at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24512 A and B.
Mr. Smith's case.
Yes, Judge, I know the state was calling Irons Municipal Court to find out what the status is.
Okay, to see what they're.
Yes, and
I guess he's got a holder from them.
it's my understanding that's been accomplished.
Well, he's got a pending charge for criminal damaging that is going to be in court on Thursday. Apparently, he's got a pretty bad wound on his arm or something where he broke some glass. And I don't know how many times he's been before this court, but he's very familiar to us in Ironton. We worry about him because he doesn't seem to ever do any better. And he's been given a lot of different chances. As a matter of fact, he just recently served 143 days in jail on a probation violation, just accumulated the bad behavior. He leaves treatment, and they try as hard as they can to help him. So that's where we're at on that. And so he is being held at least until Thursday on that.
One thing on the docket for Friday, a year Friday?
I'm in trial starting this Thursday. Mr. Steyer has him in the Ironton case. I checked on that.
That's okay.
Well, if we could give Luke this case also, that might, if you consider that. Or
Well, I can just order him released to, he probably needs to go inpatient treatment, doesn't he?
Yes, sir, I do.
We want him to have a GPS monitor.
Yeah,
That's
so
one thing.
the
that
outpatient's not worked.
it might,
Can I still go to the business?
If they'll take you,
Yeah, we'll make a spot.
yeah, they say they will.
Yes, sir, because I asked Nate about it last one in court, and he said that he would, when I go back Thursday, we'll see if I can go with him.
I'd say that of course, I can't speak for the Ironton Municipal Court, but I think there's a chance they would agree to it just because this court's ordering it.
Okay. All right, I'll set a $2,000 OR bond in order to Bethesda when he's available to be picked up. So I'm not holding you, but I'm Municipal is. So you got to convince them to let you go to treatment. If they say, no, you got to serve out, because you got more days, right? He's got to serve. He's got to serve them all, then you got to serve them all. I can't order them to release you. So when they're agreeable to you being released to go to treatment, that's when you'll go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
we need to set another hearing. Just
Sure. I'm the 14th, 17th, through 24th
okay,
of
and
October.
He does need to have the GPS monitor.
Okay.
So he'll be released to Bethesda with the GPS monitor. And that might be the kicker that gets Ironton Municipal to let you go. Now, here's the thing you need to understand, Mr. Wright, because you look like a prime suspect to do this. If you cut the ankle monitor off, I just had somebody charged with it this morning, you are going to go to prison. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will go to prison for cutting the ankle monitor off. And it won't be up to me. You're going to be in front of one of the common police judges, and they try to make examples out of everybody that cuts ankle monitors. So it's not a joke. Serious business. So if you don't really want to go to treatment and you think I'm just going to get out and cut that ankle monitor off and go, you'd be better off just saying let me stay in the county jail. Because I don't think you don't look like the type that would do well in prison.
No, I don't want to do that, sir.
Okay. Well, listen to me. I'm not joking around. This is serious.
Yes, sir.
You gotta go to treatment, and you gotta, do what you're supposed to do in treatment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's time to quit
I
playing
don't know how to get that before.
before you go. I don't know, because you gotta convince Judge Waldo to lift
What
it.
if they release me Thursday?
Well, then you can probably go Thursday. It just depends on when they can get a monitor put on you.
The only, it's just a current charge pending there. So I indicated to Mr. Kincaid that we'd be okay with him being released on Thursday, according to the GPS monitor that would be put on him from here. I think they'll be okay with that.
Okay? So it sounds like they're gonna be okay with you getting a monitor and going to treatment.
Yes, sir.
So it could happen Thursday. Sometimes there's a problem. I can't always guarantee it because there's only a certain number of monitors, so there may not be one available. We'll just have to wait and see, but there's a good chance it'll be Thursday. Okay. Do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to do it. Keep your nose clean, get good reports, don't get in any more trouble.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we'll set your next hearing for October the 24th.
Be fine, Judge.
October 24th is your next hearing. In this court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we have a recall on Paul Lewis, but nobody's told me if we're ready to do that yet or not.
You are?
State of Ohio versus Paul Lewis, case number TRC 252119, AT&C, CRA 25522, CRB 25523.
Mr. Morford's case. And Mr. Lewis is going to go to some type of detox.
Yes, Your Honor, I was asked by RS to see about a detox bed for him, which I've already secured.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, RRS would like to have an ankle monitor placed.
All right. Mr. Lewis, what say you?
Well, I mean, I don't see the need for the ankle monitor, but if they insist, I mean, I don't ever run from nothing, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you hear what I said to that last guy?
Yes, I did.
That all applies to you too.
Yes, sir.
So
It's 3 years in prison.
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about that. I don't run.
it'd be stupid to run, but well, you know what? I've had people run.
I know.
After I tell them this speech, I've had like 4 or 5 still run, and every one of them is going to prison. And I didn't sentence them to prison.
Right.
The common pleas, that's an automatic trip to common pleas court, and they try to make an example because it's their ankle monitors. They get really pissed when people cut the ankle monitors.
Right.
About $2,000 a piece. So they try to make an example so people won't do it.
Yes.
But
So,
some people still do it.
I have a truck that's, put up on a bond too. Whenever I start this, does that get released or?
The truck,
Yes.
well, that's between you and the bail bondsman.
Well, I didn't know how it worked if it, once I
Well, your
get
bond's
here.
your bond is still in effect.
You're not
Oh.
sentenced yet.
I'm not releasing your bond.
Okay.
You got 2 things. One, if you leave and cut the ankle monitor off, you're gonna have a warrant for that, and it's gonna be big trouble. And the other thing is, the bail bondsman's gonna, so it's not like, you know, well, I'm gonna cut the ankle monitor off, and it'll take them 3 years to find me, and, because they're not really gonna look that hard. That's not gonna work, because it's gonna be Gary Sowers looking for you, it's not the sheriff looking for you. You might be able to make that work if there's just a warrant out there laying. The sheriff isn't gonna go every day looking for you. Gary's gonna go every day looking for you until he finds you, if you have a bond up. So, you cut an ankle monitor, you might get a day or 2. That's about it. Then you're in the jailhouse and eventually going to prison.
Okay.
So, that's the reality. Okay, so I'll order a GPS monitor.
So when do we start all this?
Can you help with that, getting the monitor?
RRS is gonna take him to have the monitor put on, they're gonna take him to detox, and then after detox, he's gonna go back to RRS.
Well, I mean, can I have some time to go get my clothes and stuff? I mean, No?
Yeah. They'll get you the clothes, whatever you need. I've been around, I've done this a few times, so I know where people mess up. So, you don't need an opportunity to mess up.
I mean, I'm not gonna mess up. I'm here now. But,
Okay,
okay. I'm
hopefully,
not-
you know, in a year from now, you'll look back on that and you'll say, hey, that was the best thing I ever did. I got clean. I'm gonna be clean from now on. You got a chance to do that. You got kids?
Yeah,
How many?
4.
How old are they?
217, 111, and 121.
Okay. This is the best thing you can do for them. Get clean. And yourself, but if you can't do it for yourself, do it for them. Okay, next hearing, we'll put him down for the 29th also. I'll know by then how you're doing. Okay. See you in 2 weeks.
Your Honor,
Yes.
so the last female, Angela, I think, I did speak with, just for today, she is inpatient and she is compliant.
Okay.
I sent them John Major's email address.
All right, so they need to get us some reports. next
Yes.
time. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Judge.
The other case we had last was the one we were Chambers.
All right, Jay Are you Jay Moore's family? Okay. I want to talk to lawyers in Chambers, and then Mr. Morford is his private attorney. He may want to speak to you too. We're trying to figure out what to do. The problem is, there's not a lot of, unfortunately, in the richest country in the world, there's not a lot of assets or facilities available to treat people with mental health issues.